Ugh.
This is Otaku Game X, OGX for short, and welcome to OGX's Manga Corner. Today, I'm going to talk about the first volume of Wotakoi, Love is Hard for Otaku. Me and my wife watched the anime version of it, and we really enjoyed it. We thought it was really relatable. And before I get into it, I gotta explain something. The way they use otaku is a little different how we in the West use otaku. We Americans and anybody outside of Japan use otaku as anybody who is obsessed with anime. But in Japan, it's just anybody who obsessed with a particular thing in general. So it don't have to necessarily be anime. It usually refer to anime, but they can also use it meaning other things like a game and otaku or something like that. Now that we got that out the way, let's get into it. Our main characters, Momose and Nofuji, were childhood friends, and they ended up working together in the same place as an adult. Then afterwards, they end up dating. And it's just basically about them being otakus and seeing how these otakus deal with relationship problems. I really like Momose and Nofuji's relationship. It's really relatable. Momose is a closet BL, basically somebody who like mangas and animes with two gay guys. And Nofuji is a gaming otaku. I also like how Nofuji's really quiet and to herself and don't really show much emotions. They also focus on their co-workers. Hopefully I could say this right. Koyonaji and Kabakula. I also like their relationship too. Koyoneji really loves BL like Momose, and she also cross-dressed as a dude, which is hilarious. And Kabakula isn't as much of a otaku as the other three, but he do love video games and anime. I could see some people hating their relationship because they always argue a lot, but I don't really think it's that bad. I think it's a little realistic. Like, I know couples who are like that and their relationship perfectly fine. Also, I think they argue as much as normal couples, but they do it more in public. And most couples usually do it in private. Later on in the second volume, they introduce Nofuji's brother. He's not really a otaku at all, which is hilarious, and it also fits because it's good to have somebody who's not an otaku part of the cast to get that non-otaku view of it. I really enjoy watching them do geek stuff and deal with relationship problems because it's really relatable, and a lot of these situations I've either been in or I've seen from other couples. Like, for example, Momose turned Nofuji's figures backwards because they had big boobs. And I told my wife that I liked this character. And I remember I had the manga just sitting there, facing the front, and I walked away. And then when I came back later on, it was turned around. And she admitted to me later on that she turned it around, which I think is hilarious. I hope my wife doesn't kill me for telling that story. Alright, this is the cover of the first volume. You see Momose and Nofuji pointing at each other. I know that has something to do with the title, but I don't remember it at this moment. Alright, let's look at the back. You see Momose reading the manga, also likely as yaoi. And you see Nofuji playing the video game, just as the hardcore gaming is. Alright, let's see. One thing I really like about this is this. I love when mangas do this. When they, at the end of each volume of a manga, sometimes the artists usually do a little comic strip to speak to an audience and explain different stuff. For example, here they explain each character and their inspirations for making these characters. They all based on people the artists know in real life. And I think that's pretty cool. And also there's the translation notes. I really like when mangas do this. This is why I like reading like official mangas except for like fan translated mangas, because fan translated one, they usually be in like small text and the asterisk in the bottom corner trying to explain what happened. In the regular manga, they dedicate a whole page, like a whole section for translation notes, so you can just read it. And also, I like some of these that explain words I already know, like otaku. They got a different take of what taco is, slightly different, and I think it's interesting. And you see they got the cover of volume 2, the Japanese version, on here, which I wish more manga collections do that when they put 2 or 3 volumes into one big one. I wish they do that, keep the cover. I understand why they did it, because we never got volume 1 and 2 over here, so they want to put the cover here, but I wish they did this in more collections. Right. And see another one of those. It's more translation notes, and there's a couple in here that they reference Hisumi Miku a couple times. And the funny thing is, I noticed both of them before I even read this. And you see the ads. I really like when they do ads in mangas. That time I got reincarnated as a slime. The anime is amazing. If you watch my other videos, you know I really love this manga. I mean anime. I would try out the manga. I want to know how different it is from the anime, but I will try it out. And there's Inspector, and I didn't really get into it. I did watch like 5 or 6 episodes, and I got kind of bored because this one episode it was just a bunch of theories. Like, this could have happened, or this could have happened, or this could have happened, or this could have happened. Oh yeah, but this is what really happened. We tell you that in the next episode. I was like, oh, come on. This is boring. Then the Black Museum, the Ghost and the Lady. Never really heard of this. Seemed kind of interesting. Oh, made by the same person who made Ushio and Tola. That was a good show. I might try this out. And then Neo Parasite. I didn't even know there was another Parasite, because I know the original one is real old, and this one, they say the first Parasite manga in 20 years, so it seemed interesting. I might try it out. And yeah, that's it for now. Like I said before, I would recommend this to anybody who like rom-coms, or any geek who's dating another geek, because this is very relatable. Till next time, this is Otaku Gamer X, OGX for short, and I'm out.